Now we take this carb off first, so these wires be easy to get off. In fact, almost impossible to get them off without taking the carb off first. So we took this one loose first. I believe this is the choke here. Then we took this big one loose, and then we took the small, tiny one off. So to get them back on, I'll put this one on first, and then the tiny one, and then this one. All right. So let's check out this carburetor. So this is solenoid that goes on the bottom of the carburetor. And I can push it up and down easily. But let's watch what happens when I turn on the key. So as soon as the electricity hits that thing, it retracts. Now, it's unretracted. So, try it again. So it's supposed to retract like this, but I tried it a while ago, and it's stuck down here. And this thing, I can feel now, it's already getting warm. So I'm thinking that what happens is when you go to start your engine, this is up in the carburetor, and it's shutting off the fuel supply. So when you turn on the engine, it retracts down to there, and then the fuel goes in, and then when you shut it off again, it goes back up. It's got some sort of a spring on there, and I don't know. I think this thing may be bad, because if you turn it on, now I had it on a while ago, messing around with it, this whole casing got real hot. So I'm thinking there must be something wrong with it. There, it's getting hot again now. So I'm going to turn it off, see what happens. Well, it's still turned off, but the thing's getting hot. So now when it's hot, it don't do nothing when I turn the key on. So it's getting stuck in that on position but it's getting definitely hot. So I'm going to eliminate this thing. So according to my information, I just cut this tip off, and therefore it can't interfere with the gas flow. And so now I'm going to put the whole thing back together, see if it works. Well, you're the first to hear it. I got the car back on, and it is running good. Better than it ever has before. Let me turn it off for a minute here and we'll talk about it. So, what I did in the end, I took off what they call the carburetor solenoid. That's that little thing on the bottom of the carburetor there. And all you have to do is, you have to get a thin wrench. It fits up here, I think it's a 7/16 or 1/2, and take this off. And just unplug this. When you get this thing off, you'll see a little pin thing that goes up and down. And what happened is when I first took it off, I would turn the key and that thing would retract just like it's supposed to. But then after I did it a few times, I noticed that the damn thing was getting hot. And then the damn thing stuck. That little pin stuck. So that is a real good thing to know. If you ever have trouble with your lawnmower, the first thing you do, if you're sure it's a gas problem, is take this thing off and check it to see if it's working right. In fact, when it goes bad, if your lawnmower quits running, I would say the best thing to do is to grab a hold of that thing and see if it's hot. And if it is, well, that's your problem. And so I took that off and just cut off the tip of that pin going up and down, that goes up and down. And the damn thing cranked right up, so I got it all back together. But it's a real bitch getting it apart and all. I mean, well, not really that much. If you got plenty of time, don't think you get out there and do it in a half hour or so, unless you're a mechanic, a lot better than I am. And there's the linkages. You need to really take a picture of that before you unhook it, so you know exactly where it goes back to. And on this model, I had to take the damn gas tank off. before I could get the shroud off. So that's another thing to take into account. And now on this model, this gas tank was just strapped in here with it looking like a zip a zip tie cord, a real long one. And so I had to cut that off. So I got me a makeshift thing here, a little bungee cord to hold it in for a while. So, first thing you do is check your oil. If the thing don't start, or if it quits running on you, check your oil. See if you smell gas in it. And if you don't, then go to the carburetor here. And I think that's about all I can tell you. So I installed this here little cut-off line here. So all this thing does here is cut off the fuel. So you can do it just good with this thing here. And then you won't have to worry about the thing sticking in the cut-off position. Okay, have a good day, all you wonderful people out there. Oh, before I go, some of you folks out there may not know how to operate some of these features on this lawnmower. And here it is if you want to. If you want to get off and leave your motor running, right down your clutch, and then this yellow thing here, put it all the way down, that holds that steady. Now, there you go. Now back like it's supposed to. And so, see, there was something else. Oh. But that's the main thing you want to know.